Okay, we are back. Sandberg September, and I'm doing tops. And my tops collection actually is a little disappointing too, because tops is one of the ones that I haven't set aside and like wrote out a list and said I need this and I need that. I was always putting that on the back burner because tops was the most difficult because of tops has been there for so long and so many cards. So here's a couple of the multiples that I have. This is a All-Star, and this is the one out of 299. And then this set, those two look the same at the back, but one's red, one's orange. I think if I remember right, I did see the 101 of this on eBay one time, but it was just too much. So we have the base. We have a green out of 199. I don't know if these are in order. Yeah, this is a yellow out of 299. This is, I believe, the orange out of 399. It's hard to see. And this is a red out of 499. So this was a set from Rookie Cup, something like that. Let's go through a stack here. Not all these are high dollar. These are just cards that people had sent to me. I probably have a decent amount of valuable cards in my books that I haven't gone through yet for top because I haven't gone through that. So this is a shiny card. Legends of the Game. This was a archive something. This is a basic card, but this is him with Carlos Baerga. This is an OPG. So this is a nice card. It's a cool card. This is his 89 Bowman's first year. I don't know. I thought these cards were ugly, but for some reason I put it in there. Here is a die cut. Here is a diamond one. Here is one that I got a long time ago and I could never find because it's a silver. I could never find exactly what it was. And then it's not actually his card, it's Craig Biggio with Sandberg sliding in. So that's a pretty cool card. And then here is a tattoo. Sandberg is on there, trust me. That's a tattoo one. Let me get the next stack. I'm gonna put these away as I do this. Here's the next stack. This is out of 299, 1980s, decades best. Here's another black one out of 299. Here's Topps Big. Here's a cool one. Sandberg Milestone Materials with the M in the bat. Actually kind of a cool back. Here's just a basic one. Here's an insert. Just an insert from recent. Here is, I actually really like this cognac card. Here is, I think I put this in here because I pulled it myself, and on the top right, but it looked like it was almost gradable. Here is another one of those inserts of 87, not numbered. Here's another 87 insert. I thought this was numbered. 70th anniversary. And here is actually, I actually have a couple. I always rag on Topps for their patches and stuff, but 1985 All-Star Game patch. So I thought that was cool. Here is another big stack. I remember I got into these, the silver foil for the archives one year. And here's another patch. This was actually a nice kind of rookie card patch. Here is a Masters with the peel on it. Here's another one I think I pulled when I bought, a little off-centered, but when I bought the vending box. Pretty basic card. Here's another one of the patches. It's the manufactured patch, but I like this one. Here's a Gold Winners, Topps Black Gold. Here is another one of those winners. This is numbered out of 199 from one of my favorite, Platinum Anniversary. This one's out of 150. Nice looking card. This is another one of those 87s. This is out of 299. There are a lot of those. This was a basic card, the Grand Gamers, but I liked it. Here's a card from the National, not numbered. Here is this one, and then here is this one. We're getting there. These are Photo Variations SPs. I like this one a lot. This is cool. Here's one with Zimmer. Actually, I kind of like this one the best. It's kind of a basic one, and then this one's cool with the camera there. So those are some SPs. Here are some Tiffany cards. So that's what, 91 tops, Tiffany. You can tell by the back is brighter. And then the front's also a different kind of shade. This is a Tiffany. Here is a 1984 All-Star. Or 85, I always get those mixed up, but that's Tiffany. Here is a Record Breakers, also from 91 tops. Here's a 1990 tops Tiffany All-Star. Here's a 1987 Tiffany. And then here is going to be 85 Tiffany. I think there's one or two older Tiffany's that I still need to get. And then we have some graded cards. Once again, I'm not big on graded cards. This is a 8. This is the double hitters, where the miniature cards where they had one picture in the front and one in the back. This is an authentic auto from PSA, the DNA Authentic Auto. Here's one from the National. John from the Past is Alive sent this to me a long time ago. 2007 E-Tops. Very cool card in the Phillies. One of the first, one of the first graded cards that I bought. It has the Black Gold Winner Redemption. He's on there somewhere. Yeah, he's right there. Here is a PSA 7 of his rookie card. I was never really into worrying about getting a 10. I've had higher grades of this before, back when I collected and sold them probably, but this is just a 7. That's all I need. And then here is a Topps Micro PSA 10. So like I said, I'm not that big on the graded cards. Here's my favorite. We're down to my favorite cards for Topps. And this one, oh, it's blank. Why is it blank? Because this was an air card, and it's a throwing error. It's an air card talking about his airless streak. So I always like that. This is another new favorite from SW, another rookie, the $600 price tag. Recently got that. Love this card. This was a giveaway. It's a 50th anniversary card with the Popeyes, and it's numbered on the back. Love this card. Here are the last two, and these I think are both from Dallas Foster. People buy me nicer stuff than I buy myself. This is the Ultimate Desert Shield PSA 7. Beautiful card. The Desert Shield, and then I've shown this before, out of 25, the Clearly Authentic Sandberg. So that's pretty much it. I have not focused on Topps. I got some other, I think I have some more numbered cards and some other stuff in my book that I have to go through and get out. So thank you very much for watching. That kind of concludes. I don't think I'll ever do the book. That'd be too much. And we're down to the last video, I think. We're getting there. And once again, Mr. T never had to send me anything, but he said he was going to, and I know there'll be at least one Sandberg in there. So I'm waiting for that. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later.